Hello, everybody, and welcome to Yakshas. Oh no, why is Discord doing that? There it goes.
I don't see
I
our
have to
camera.
focus
Oh,
on it.
there we go.
I have to focus on it, I think. Just gonna make this a little awkward. How am I gonna do this? Sorry, folks, trying to figure something out for stream real quick, but we are back. By very unpopular demand, we are back with yet another episode of Yakshas. And where we last left off, because we're gonna hop right into things here. They were on their ship, the Calliope, when it was being attacked after its engines were taken down by saboteurs. Where we last left off, all of you were going to the mech bay to saddle up. So it'll be you two, the captain, and Gowan who are going. You all get into your mechs, get loaded, do your pre-checks, everything. Then for the first time, rather than simply going out the front, you are all escorted over, one at a time, to this little flight elevator. Get up into it, doors close, it carries you up to the top of the Calliope here in the middle of the night, with the searchlights scanning the air, and you can see far off in the distance the twinkles and the contrails of these missiles as they're flying towards the Calliope. And you see the crewmen are up on top, scrambling to start getting everything ready as this large, looks almost like a cannon, and lifts up over the prow of the Calliope. And other technicians start strapping on something to the backs of your mechs. Long thruster packs, very long, with several series of jet packs, maneuvering thrusters. Once they're saddled on, you notice that it fits in perfectly into this catapult they have set up on the front. Do one of you guys want to be in first, or would you want one of the NPCs to go in first? I will say, for mechanical reasons, it won't super matter.
Let's let Gowan go first.
Yeah.
Probably mutter something, oh yeah, send me in first, why don't you? See how well this is going to work before you go in. The captain's just like, you'll be fine. Go in, Patty. So the Green Knight stops, kind of looks menacingly over its shoulder before it finishes socketing into the catapult. And there's a liftoff, and you hear a mechanical voice start counting down from 10. Around 3, some of the jets start to power on. And by the time it hits 1, all of them fire off at once. It travels down the catapult. It aims at just the last moment to fire this mech flying like a jet plane off into the distance. And everything seems like it went okay. You do eventually lose track of Gowan because he goes way beyond your sensor range. But everyone seems to be acting like this is how it's supposed to be.
Told you. Cannonball.
You're still on that. Well, the captain will go in after. Then the two of you. And I'll bring you to your map. Which
Over the
hopefully you'll
comms,
be able.
as I approach the other two, they just hear Cannonball!
Of course. Goofy Doom. Grrr. And it should be here. Hopefully you all can see.
Yosh.
Yes.
Land anywhere around this island or in the water if you want. And this is where I'll explain how the water here will work. The water is basically its own layer. If you hop into the water, you can't see anything on the surface, but the surface can't see you. That includes sensors. And it takes a turn. You can just walk up onto the islands because they have sandbars, but it could take your movement for a turn. You can go from the water up onto the little carrier. Or if you want to hop off, it's pretty much none of your movement to hop off of it as you just let yourself fall with gravity. This is Monkey Island.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't had time to get yours taken care of, and I'm sorry for that. It's the same with the captains.
I made one. I can't upload it. I thought I sent it to you.
I think you did. Let me put the Green Knight down.
And it's something. It won't have the red outline, but
2-2, is it inverted?
oh wait, is that? Yeah, it's made right. God, I'm gonna lose my shit.
This will be fine for now. Why does this have a mark on it? Let's get rid of that. Okay. I hate to do this, but can you guys talk amongst yourself real quick? I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna rage. That's what I'm gonna fucking do.
Sure.
Do some pre-fight planning.
Pre-fight planning.
And I will say, from what you guys can see coming in, the large mech in the back is actually carrying a missile pod on its back, and it is what is firing the cruise missiles.
So we're gonna have to keep the cruise missiles from taking us out.
I think those are only long range. I can't fire them at point blank like this.
Will you be able to get onto the carrier?
I wish I could tell you, but I don't know where my shit is on these character sheets. I'm trying to figure out where my stuff is. Why they have to have two different ones that have all the bunch of the same stuff is frustrating.
It looks like the chief probably has almost enough to get there. I don't know what her actual.
Yeah, I have Kai bioplating, so I can climb and swim at normal speed and I ignore all difficult terrain. And I can jump up to my full speed horizontally.
But the boss, she can fly, can't she? Short
Yes.
distances. If she can fly 7, she can get right onto the edge of the.
Got 6 speed. So I could get in the water and I'd be fine. Oh my fucking god, work! I'm trying to get into my work computer and it keeps it's like, so I changed my password on my work computer at work. And now this one doesn't recognize I changed my password. So I put in my old password and logged in, but now every little thing is saying, you need to verify your credentials.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that, and then I restarted, and now I have to do it all again, and I need to get work shit done. And I am going to lose my shit on this thing.
That's what happens.
I'm gonna go out, buy a gun, and shoot this computer and say, oh, sorry, work. Computer broke. I need a new one.
think Gawain and I are probably going to sit here and play hot potato while you two try and keep these guys around each other long enough for me to blast them good. Otherwise, I'll just blast them bad.
You know, the funny thing is, I can go here and I can shoot all three of these guys. I don't even have to cross over.
True.
Now, when they launch nuke or missiles at us, because that's what those flying ones do, it's a problem. Fuck me. 600 missed emails.
Oh, jeez.
It's on command stuff that I don't have to worry about.
The two on the front are not bombard or missile ones. These two. Sorry, I'm back.
They're flying missile ones, aren't they?
No. I have like 4 or 5 Kairos mechs that I use interchangeably. But they are ranged. You see that they seem to be carrying, because you're within visual range, even though it's very dark out. Because it is nighttime. They are carrying. Oh, it closed that, did it? No, they are carrying heavy assault rifles with underslung grenade launchers. These ones are melee. They seem to be carrying some sort of small knife. And then this one is completely not paying attention to all of you. It is busy trying
it's
to
cruise
load and
missiles.
fire cruise missiles.
Computer was like, we gotta take that one. I was like, no, I think we're too close for those cruise missiles. It's
Oh,
gonna be
definitely.
focusing
But it
on
is
our ship.
your objective is you have to destroy it. Probably right as you land, the captain as her all the parts to her because as you guys get close, your catapult hangers pop off. They detach. She's probably I think we're in the right place. Bonus to whoever takes that thing out. Let me unpause the war.
In Bossing Say.
Because it is your guys' go first.
Well, I can always go first and just power up the charge rail.
So it begins.
Yep.
Well, we could save that for last. That way, if you take a hit or something happens to you, it doesn't cancel your whole turn.
Okay.
Uh,
Maybe the chief should go first.
Up to you guys.
I'm trying to see what all I have. Let's see.
Because her move would be to get into the air 1 and then fly the other 7. Oh, this grid's wrong. It's still squares. I told it not to be squares.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering there.
There we go.
Yeah, and I can move my character into a better. Ah, damn it. Godwin is standing in my way.
You can always have him move.
I'm just like, fucking Godwin again? Being in the way.
The
Hold
captain would go 1 and then 7 to be like here.
on. I'm just seeing. It's been a while since I've I would use my options.
Oh, that's different.
quick attack. Okay.
So what's the plan, Stan?
Yeah, we can let the captain go.
Yeah, Captain can go first.
All right, she'll take off and she'll fly 1 up. You know what? She'll take the 1 heat to boost. She flies up and over, doing a fucking cool roll across the bow of this ship. Let me look at her loadout. She's definitely within range. She's going to fire with her Gondova missiles, and she's going to aim at the target.
Ooh, I don't have to do any work. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in chair 2. Oh! Let's
God
start off with a
damn.
crit!
Nice.
I don't have to do any pre-work work.
Yeah, the way this looks, specifically because as the captain is rolling over the bow of this carrier, which it looks like a scrap carrier. This was not originally a carrier. But these guys, who don't look like Kairos, they look like a bunch of random bandits, have retrofitted a barge and shoved a bunch of crap on it to make it into a makeshift carrier. Rolls over that as you see the bright flash of one of her missile pods that formed the wings on her back, and the missile threads between the 2 mechs in front of it and slams directly into the chest of the big one, and it rockets back right as it fires off a cruise missile just directly up into the air. Hands off my boat, dumbasses. It's the enemy's turn. This one is just going to hop into the water and disappear. How do I change that? There's gotta be. Oh, come on. Sorry. Forge is being silly. It's here somewhere. There we go. It's one of your goes as it hops into the water and disappears.
Oh, I could. It's like I want to move onto the boat, but I don't want to be the target of whatever those dudes are. Is there enough room for Gowan to step aside 1?
Yes.
And can he? What can he do? Anything? Other
I
than
mean,
move?
he's probably going to set this area up into basically his shield spot.
Okay. That works for me. Yeah, he could just slide over 1 so I could step forward because I want to step right here.
All right, he can move over to here, if that is what you're wanting.
Yeah.
And he will start with producing his tachyon shield.
What is our grit right now? Do you know?
So his, huh?
Our grit. I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. 3. Okay.
3.
So yeah, he's going to, with you, he's going to activate his core power and use the tachyon shield on you, Kong.
Mm-hmm.
So now he has the defensive pulse reaction. If you are attacked, you will be able. He can react to give you resistance to all damage from the attack If the attack misses, you may force the attacker to re-roll against a character object of your choice. Checking line of sight and range from your target instead of from the attacker.
Nice.
As the Green Knight shuffles over, stomping heavy marks into the sand. You see this heavy thing on its shoulder turn your way and start projecting something over the very top of Kong. It's just like, got you, big boy. You're protected.
Much obliged.
And then this one is going to go over here and disappear. It is one of your goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Finn?
Yep. Move forward. Stay under cover of Kong. Whoa. Oh, shit. It changed to squares. Or changed from
Did
squares
it?
so the range got... No, the
So the
range got a
distance is different.
lot
Yeah.
further. Fuck. I didn't even need
Oh, I'm sorry. Because, yeah, this is supposed to be...
If you would like, he can stay in the same spot, and I've done all that. There's no point in me moving forward. Oh god, that's a long distance to go. Where's the boost rules? How does that work?
The first time you boost
It's 1.
is 1, then it's 1
1d6.
plus something. Yeah, or is it 1d3, 1d6, and then
Oh, yeah.
1d6 plus?
God, I wish I had an easy way to like find the Lancer book. I have it somewhere, but
Or overcharge. Boost is just a quick action. Overcharge gives you an additional quick action. But you'll see it under mech stats. It's right under burn, you'll see overcharge.
oh my god, it's gonna take me to all the characters that have boost. I need a cheat sheet that has everything. I thought I had one, but fuck.
Boost,
Sorry,
the
that
quick
whole
action
distance
boost
change.
is just change. It just you get to move your speed again.
Did I say? I know I took a screenshot of of a little thing. Jesus fucking shit balls. Where did I put it? It was a cool thing that had all the actions you can take in Lancer. That's fucking
Don't
frustrating.
know. And when you get to around here, that's when you will be in the water layer.
Now I have the Kai bioplating. Difficult terrain does not affect me. And
I'm not. The way it's working on this map is they're essentially 2 different layers. That's why you can't see those other 2. They hopped into the water. And the chop from the water is interfering with your sensors, and obviously you can't see that deep down into the water.
Kai bioplating is useless. I should have taken another core power.
On this particular map it is, but you never know.
It's probably gonna stay useless. Let's see. Oh my fucking god, where are the rules? Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through this goddamn thing using boost, and apparently it's cycling me through a million different mechs. I just want to find the combat rules. This is fucking frustrating.
When you make a standard move or boost, you move your mech speed. If you're talking about an overcharge is you take the overcharge heat and you get an extra quick action.
Quick move, full, 2 quicks, into an overcharge, standard move to your speed. Huh. If you move next to a creature the same size or larger, you must stop moving. Didn't realize that.
Yeah. It's on page
so
61
far.
of the core
I'm already
rulebook.
there. Okay. I have to overcharge and double boost just to get to the ship. We should have landed here.
That was my fault for not having it set up on that.
It's my whole turn, and then I'll be exposed in the middle of nowhere. No.
I thought you had a range of like 40 with your bow.
No, I have a range of 15. That's why I was like, yeah, I can stand here and shoot. Oh, nope. The squares changed to X's. They were 15. And I have 6 movement, so with a single boost, I get to the very corner.
And then you would be able to use your action to just hop up.
I'm gonna argue that Kai bioplating, I have a climb speed. I shouldn't need to have to hop up.
All right.
I'm like, let me have a use for this thing, or I want to swap it out. I have a climb and a swim speed, and no issues with difficult terrain. Actually, you know, I can horizontal leap up to my speed. Yeah, fuck. It's so exposed. So I'll have to do that.
I will also say one thing. When you were in the water, you couldn't see what was on the boat, but you did see this. All of you are going to see it, but I can't just expose it to just one person. And you could have communicated it, so there you go. That's where they were when you hopped into the water.
Hold on. Because, you know what I can do? Go here. I have a pop out of my character sheet. Where are you? There you are. And then with this, they are within range of the marathon arc bow. So as I'm like swimming through the water, I'll pull out my bow, and the whole area around me just becomes charged as I will shoot my marathon arc bow.
All right.
Just
And
in
it
a
will go
straight
at
line.
both of them?
Yeah, it's a line attack. So if I just click, oh, do I need to target them?
No, that's not a thing for this.
Oh, okay.
Just roll it because I have the stats pulled up right here.
Okay. It is no special things, just a flat roll. There's one roll, and then, whoa, oh, there's the other roll. God, this is just like Saturday all over again.
What did you roll?
It doesn't
That
matter.
might have hit them. Let me check.
An 8 and a 9.
An 8 and a 9. That might have hit. It just misses.
I know. And we'll second
Remember, 8
action
standard. What is it? How does this look underwater? Could it be that maybe the water interferes with the shot? Did you
No,
test this for underwater combat?
no, it's just they dodged it. That's all it is. They can see me as well as I can see them.
All
So
right.
I aimed my bow, shot it, cavitation bubbles just as came launching at them, and they just both to the side. And then I'll hop up here. Do I want to overcharge? I kind of want to overcharge. Oh, no, this is my character sheet. Overcharge. Because I can click a button.
I'm overcharging.
Charging my laser.
I'm a charge my laser.
Is he within 10? No. I was hoping he was within 10. Alright, so ooh. So water's up and down. Are they swimming or do they have to walk on the ground underwater? The ones down below. You are muted.
I said, let me hide them again. No, take that off. They are walking on the ground. You could tell by the spotlights from when you were down there that they have to physically walk on the ground.
Yeah, I'll Oh, I have to. Weird, I have to target. Never mind. I was gonna say I have a dimensional influence, but it says adjacent to your target, and since I'm above water now, well, let's just hurl into duat this dude right here. Oh, you might want to move him onto a hex. I don't think it'll matter. Yeah,
Oh, are they not on the hex?
because they were on the squares, they were in between.
There.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hurl into the duat.
And what is that?
It is going to make attack against target. They take 2 heat, and I inflict an additional effect as follows. So let me roll. Fuck me. I quit. I fucking quit. I'm not gonna be there tomorrow. I'm done. I'm done playing TTRPGs. Over the course of 2 different sessions, I have not rolled above a 10. So that's my turn.
All right. And you were targeting that one. Again, they might have really shit tech attack defense, because 8's normal.
Yeah, I doubt a 7 is gonna be good.
And it's the wrong. E defense. Ooh, their E defense is 8.
Like I said.
Just enough.
It's this one's turn. He's going to actually back up to here. And you see him throw down something from their back as deployable cover emerges. And like this is Gears of War, he's going to hug that chest-high wall. So he now has soft cover. It is
Only not
Kong's
bad.
go.
Okay. Kong's first go is going to be turning on the big gun.
I'm
The
charging my
apocalypse
laser.
begins.
And that would normally be his only maneuver, unless he gets to go first the next round. But we have another bad guy to go. So.
Yep. But he is going to do much the same as the other one. Fall back towards the big guy, throw down cover, hunker down behind it. And the big guy uses his turn to start preparing another cruise missile. Is now top of the second round.
Does the captain want to go pew pew? Or do you want to do your thing, Kong?
The captain would point something out to you, Kong.
Hmm?
Hey, Kong, how's about you put one straight through the water line on that boat?
Wait, what?
Shoot the boat. Blow
like
up the boat.
Like the side of the boat, yeah. Like shoot back here and down below where like maybe the engine compartment would be, bust a hole at the water level so water rushes in.
Or just anywhere where the water will rush in and sink it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be good. But I want to give it a good hit for it. So give me just a little bit more time.
Your thing, big guy.
And I think he will take the first go just to. He's going to toss out a couple of his bouncing mines.
Ah. Where are you going to put those mines?
If they get adjacent to it, boom. Oh, also my
Depth charges deployed.
big gun went to charge roll 3 at the beginning of that. So, and now I'm done.
Nice. Sorry, I'm trying to get something to work on CompCon's end. So that I can look at something for the captain. So those are 8. On their end, these ones, this one over here, is going to start setting up his rifle on top of his cover, which extends its range. He can hit the captain. So he's going to take a pew pew. At this level, it is. It does hit for wrong tab for 8 damage minus armor. Minus 1, so she takes 7 damage. So this thing saddles it up, lines up a shot, and right as the Valkyrie is flying into a spot, she takes a strike to the shoulder that upends its flight a little bit. She's like, God, shit, those things hit hard. Little help here, Sin?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we want to give them the old special?
I don't know what the old special is out of character.
Perfect. That's exactly what I'm going to do then. As she's going to use...
I don't know what it is.
Exactly, you're not supposed to.
Okay.
She's going to use Divine Punishment. Any number of characters within range 50. They must each succeed on an agility save. Take 1d6 plus 4 explosive.
Now, since
So
it doesn't say target, does it still go after the ones in the water?
any number of characters within range 50.
These rockets just fly out in every direction.
Justice does rain from above.
You know, it would suck if those sniper rifle dudes just had to walk into the water for some reason.
Well, he didn't make it. Damn, Big Boy might have made it. What is her save? Her save target is 13.
Only
Then
one.
2 underwater. Two underwater, and they are all going to take... Damn. Minimum fucking damage. So those 2 and this one take full 5.
Should let me go
Then
first.
the others take 3.
Damn it. I didn't realize she was going to do that. I would have gone.
Let me check one more thing real quick. What's their HP's that? And these ones. Ooh, they're hurting. Ow, a third of my HP is gone. It's now one of the enemy's turns. And these ones, you know, you don't see anything happen. Who wants to go next?
I can go. Let's see. That's 15. We'll step here. And I'm going to throw The Eye of Syzygy.
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 Syzygy. Energy field in a space within sensors, line of sight. First time each turn is in this area is hit by a ranged melee attack. They release a discharge of energy.
Yeah,
Blah,
that's
blah,
why
blah, blah, blah.
I was like, shit, I should have done. If I would have known she was gonna hit everything on the field, I was gonna do this. Meaning all of them would have done 2 AP damage to each other.
Oh, that's all right.
And this should put me. Yep, just in range to shoot big dude.
All
Or
right.
technically, I could shoot little dude. Yeah, I think that might be the better idea. I could do another tech attack and try to hurl him into the duat.
Duat. The duat.
The duat.
Do what?
You know, I should have. I should have done celestial shackles on one of the guys underwater. Finally gets out of the water to attack Kong, teleports back into the water. Yeah, I'll damn, I wish the captain was in front of me. I want some good friendly fire. I'll do the marathon arc bow.
Marathon that bow.
It's a nice little line attack. So I brace on the ground and miss. Next.
You do have, if you want, you could use one of your
Nope.
happy points.
Next.
All right.
I'm not gonna risk it.
It's
This
not worth it.
guy.
I'd probably roll sub 10 again.
Now, Kong, what does happen when someone comes in contact with one of your mines?
Okay, when they get to, where is it? When a flying character passes over or adjacent to it, up to 10 spaces high, which means right next to it is right there, the mine launches itself upwards and detonates, and all characters within the effective area must succeed on a system save or take 2d6 energy damage.
Ooh, what is your save target?
My save target sucks. Hold on. 13. Actually, it's not so bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Get mine, get 16. Oh, fucking hell.
Exactly the right number.
Does they take half on a success?
Let me see. On a success, yeah. So they take half of 2d6.
I think
Could
this
also force him
version
to
of
re-roll it.
this version of Foundry is weighted for the GM side.
So you want to roll that 2d6? Or do you want to make him re-roll and possibly fail?
I'll roll the 2d6.
You're trying so hard to get those.
Just getting some damage in there.
You're trying so hard to get one of your little tokens back.
No, I'm actually trying to help you guys. All right, that was his turn. So now it's on to one of you guys. So it's one of you landlubbers' turn.
I've already gone for this to go around. That's when I put down those mines.
Gawain then is going to also start putting things down. Where does he have that? Yeah, he's going to use the Enclave Pattern Support Shield. Burst 3 Dome. So it puts a dome around you guys. Where's Dome? Come on. There we go. Yes, burst 3 dome that lasts till the end of your next turn. He is immobilized for the duration, but any ranged or melee attacks made against characters within the infected area from outside the dome receive +1 difficulty. And he has Blink Field Intervention. He can take 2 heat, then grant you resistance to all damage from an attack originating from outside the shield.
Nice.
Or, no, just even if they're in the shield. So, yeah. They also, I don't think, can come into the shield. It doesn't say that, so I'm going to say they probably can. This one here, he's gonna, is he within 12? Yeah, he'll shoot at the captain. Now, do they get any disadvantage from attacking with from within your
No, it's just when they take damage is all it is.
Damn. God, they hit hard.
Like I said, waited.
And big guy is going to fire a missile. It's the top of the 3rd round. Who wants to go first?
I think I can go.
Yeah, let's let you blast your way through.
Yeah, it's time for a big hit. Go down to charge rail level 2. And that gives me
Or you could just
25
blow
foot.
up all 3 up top.
I know.
It's like, yeah, you can hit the side of the ship, but if you hit there, all of them will take your damage, and all of them will also do 2 AP damage to all of each other. So 2 AP, 2 AP, 2 AP, 2 AP, 2 AP, 2 AP.
And it's exactly the same shape as yours. It's 2.
I'd say it would affect the structural integrity of the boat because it does how much damage at this level
Oh,
to
it's gonna annihilate
objects?
To objects at level
40?
2, it does
It's like 40 or 60. It's
40,
yeah,
40 AP,
40 AP.
and
Uh-huh.
characters become shredded and impaired until the end of their next turn. And if they start their turn within the area or move there, they take 4 heat. Oh, that's nasty. I love it. Let me hit that lovely button.
Hit that button. Hit that button.
Oh, wait. That's a 9. Okay.
That's going to hit all of them.
Yeah. I thought it was a 6. It's like, fucking off.
And this is AP damage? The 10?
No, is it?
The
Your little zippy zap damage is.
Oh, yes. It'll be essentially each one will take 4 additional AP. I think. Let me double check. It's
Granted, I will say the only one that has armor in that area is Fatty.
Oh, hey, they do damage to each other, so it's 6, 6, and 6 AP. They all take 6 AP from.
Do they also hurt themselves?
Yeah, including the original character, take 2 energy, 2 AP energy damage. Combo. I don't know. Yeah, it's like I don't think those little dudes survived 6 plus 10.
6, 10 plus the. What did the captain do?
3 to one of them and 5 to the other.
And she also did. So I mean, she did 5 to big guy.
Oh yeah, 5 to big guy.
Sorry, I'm looking for. And 7. So what does it look like as you completely annihilate that boat?
Oh no, it's big fireball. How badly hurt is Big Boy?
He's gone.
Yeah, he's
annihilated
gone.
the whole section.
There's a giant hole in the boat. Taking in
The boat fucking
water.
probably leaped, like the front. Sin, how do you hold on? Because the front half of the boat is now no longer in the water. There's
the Kai bioplating, like my toes engage and dig into the metal as it like lifts up, and I'm just going with it, and then I'll take my turn after the next turn because I'm gonna run and jump off.
This ship leaps up into the air. There's a blinding flash in the night.
Nearly missing the captain.
And then there's like, the sound, even with how close you are, doesn't hit you first. It's just the light. And then it's this pressure wave that almost throws you off of the boat. And then the sound of shredding metal. A fireball lifts up into the air. You hear all of the ammunition from the big guy, from Fat Man, cooking off and blowing up. Missile parts are spiraling off into different directions as this ship's back half is just a confetti of ruined, twisted slag thrown up into the air. When it hits the water, these are sizzling hot pieces boiling away at the sea. Some of them are bouncing off of the Enclave shield. And the front half of the boat is immediately turning up, filling with water, and beginning to sink. All right. Looks like you get the raise, Howler.
Ah, hell.
Well, that sounds like we're going to be having a really nice time at the bar tonight.
It's their turn, and I feel like they don't want to stick around after that.
Yeah.
Let go. I'm just going to I'm going to say combat's over for this one.
That was
They are not going to call in reinforcements.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Between a crit, that, and your little bouncy do, Fatty had no way of surviving. Rip Fatty.
The Eye of Syzygy.
So we will turn this off for now and go back to regular music. Our regularly scheduled music programming.
Yeah, for thematic. It's just I'm just running up to the top of the ship, dive into the water, and a couple seconds later, spiral, like I'm almost like spinning out like a fucking dolphin as I swim out from under the water and land on the island.
And the captain will fly back over.
Flies. Cheats. Flies.
And lands on this, in the little sandbar area between these two. Looking around, is just like, actually the top of her cockpit pops open. She clambers out, sitting on the shoulder of a Golden Valkyrie, looking mighty pleased with herself. And it's just like, I love the smell of a blown out reactor at night. Smells like victory.
Sorry, I forgot to bring marshmallows. Otherwise, I'd say we could roast some. As it's a blazing fire coming from the
She looks over her shoulder and goes, "On what?" As you look over and see the last bit of the ship. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I'm sure something's still burning down underwater.
That went pretty quick. Hopefully that was the only one.
Well, at least
Now we have to wait for the Calliope to catch up.
I mean, you chuckle nuts have to. I could fly back.
Yeah, I can just swim. We can meet you when we pick you up.
Do you really want to swim about 50 nautical miles?
Do you really want to fly 50 nautical miles? Because flying makes you take heat every turn you're flying. Because Lancer's dumb like that and shouldn't be a thing.
I'm going to say it doesn't do that in cinematic scenes.
That's what I got a propulsion system for. That's why I can swim. You think my fancy new bow is the only thing I upgraded on this thing?
I think we'll save John the hassle of having to sit here with Gawain.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He just throws the arms of the Green Knight just throw up in a what as the shield comes down. I was doing everything just fine. You're welcome for making sure big man over here can actually do his job.
Yep, you
Not
did a great
flying
job.
flying off looking for fucking glory or dipping for a swim in the middle of a fight. It's right bothersome of you.
Fingers itch towards the controls to control his mech into the water. Yeah, it all for the cause. It's all for the cause.
Well, I reckon we've got a couple hours. Anyone, I don't know, bring cards, we could play bingo.
Just
I'm
have
only
a
gonna
magic
charge
deck on me.
10 quid a card if you want to play bingo.
How do you play bingo with a deck of cards?
Creativity.
That's something you have? Well, I'll be damned.
I'm just full of surprises, big man. Maybe if you got the fabrication bin on, then you know that.
Sorry, too busy being a creative down there and all.
4 is the perfect number for playing a little Magic the Gathering.
Oh, I'm guessing you brought 4 whole commander decks with you. Wait, no, you probably did. You didn't, did you?
Each of Kong's fingers open up, and in each finger is a deck with an auto shuffler and dealer.
I've got
I've
enough.
upgraded Kong.
Kong
I've
is
got
also
enough.
a mobile game shop.
A mobile gamble, yeah, a mobile casino. Just like he's got cards in some
Casino.
fingers. Casino.
Yep.
Trying to say it with an
I
accent.
just need one win. I just need one win. Stream's over.
Stream's over. That would be funny if you just ended stream right there. Stream's over.
I mean, comment is over. I could have done that. That would have been funny.
Comment's over. Click.
Stream's over. Actually, we are going to do a little bit. When you guys get back to the Calliope, so you see it looming after a while. It is a couple of hours before the Calliope shows up. And by then, there's not even a trace of that boat left. There's just the sea. It's a rough, choppy sea as the Calliope comes towards you. And all of you can walk your way over, clamber up into the mech bay. And as you all start getting out, the captain motions for the 3 of you to come over and is like, listen, I know that we thought we got rid of all of those bugs, but now we can officially say that the Calliope is compromised. Can I count on the 3 of you to keep an eye out for anything else suspicious and not tell anyone?
Yeah, you can count on all 4 of us.
Definitely.
Well, 5 of us if you count Kong as well. I don't know how much help he wants to be.
He'll be helpful. What about
John,
Nicholas
Sam.
though?
Nicholas shouldn't be compromised. I don't think they have any idea where Nicholas's casket is. Besides, I feel like those little bugs you found down in the engineering compartment were specifically going after the engines for this. And what do you guys feel about all of this, getting information from GOP to try and spite, Amemon?
Espionage isn't really my strong suit. I'd rather just capture GOP and get the information forcefully if we had to, but
The problem with trying to capture spies is they usually would rather die.
that's fair.
Well,
we might have to rely on Indiana to, because she speaks their language, secrets and lies.
I'm worried about Indiana. And not for once, she kind of chuckles and leans back on the catwalk over the head of the Golden Valkyrie. And for once, it's not actually because I feel like she's going to lie or do something against us. Indiana just had 2 near-death experiences back to back, and I think it's getting to her.
Yeah, it's kind of a good thing we didn't have her come out with us. Granted, it would have been a nice, easy excursion for her to get her feet wet again, but I think she needs some more time.
She needs a break.
Thank Indiana we got this to come back to, remember? She was the one in control of the close-in weapons while we were up fighting and making sure Fat Man back there wasn't going to keep shooting.
Yeah, it's good to keep her back. Well, I was going to say somewhere safe, but really this wasn't any more safe.
Different kinds of safe. Nice,
Exactly.
quick, easy mission. Everything went fine. That ever make you nervous?
Yeah, literally,
Yeah,
something's
only
gonna go
only
wrong.
when
I'm
someone
waiting.
brings attention to it like that, Captain.
Listen, you don't live as long as I do. Well, most people don't in this biz, but you don't live as long as I do without being a little paranoid.
Just waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Twitch Gowan says, "Oh, don't think it's going to drop here. You want my advice, which, whether you want it or not, you're getting it. I have a feeling that something's going to go tits up once we all find ourselves working with literal terrorists. But who am I to say what we can and can't do? Let's just go and get this all done with before all of it gets any worse, eh?"
Yeah, definitely.
Agreed. We'll get
We'll find out how deep the shit is that we step in when it happens.
yeah. In the meantime, we can have Nicholas and Sets scan the ship. Between the two of them, with the drones and everything, they should be able to hopefully help find anything while we probably have to go crawling ourselves. But I want a drink for tonight. This
Why
is
don't
a
you
great
send the
mission.
soccer ball? Send the soccer ball looking for them.
You see, if I do that, I'm gonna have to build his body slightly better so he can actually get around inside the tight quarters. Right now, all he can do is roll.
You say build his body better, as Jove, who has been just circling you, as Jove tends to do, stops and looks up at you and is like, "I see nothing wrong with this arrangement. I have been asking for improvements to my form.
I know.
Did I not? Did I not demonstrate that I am willing to operate alongside you? You said that this was paramount to improvements to my physical form."
Yeah, we'll see what kind of changes we can get done for you. Get you a little more mobility, so to say.
There's a long pause as this blank camera eye stares at you. This had better not be one of your human deceptions.
Well, if I say I'm going to give you more mobility, I'll give you more mobility. Ain't no deception about that. I'm quite open with what I plan.
Did he just call you a liar, Sin?
I mean, to be fair, someone did shove his brain into an infinite loop of just hating humans, so it's going to take him some time to get over that.
Who said that there was anything to get over?
I did. And you better
You have,
start thinking that way soon.
you have not fully answered my questions regarding the logic behind this, but we will discuss this under the tiny little soccer ball turns and looks at everyone out, all the other humans in the room, goes, "Better circumstances."
God, I love how creepy you can be sometimes. I agree.
He doesn't respond, just goes back to circling around you. Little ball circling you. Captain's like, am I gonna have to worry about that, Sin?
Yeah, probably. Full disclosure, most likely.
Why can't anything be easy with you, Chucklefucks?
What are you talking about? We just wiped that mission with our eyes closed. I think we got a little bit of easiness
Yeah,
there.
but how long until you start bringing home more friends?
Nah, I don't have an estimate, but I'd say probably a couple weeks.
Please make sure they're not quite so. Motions down to the soccer ball. Genocidal.
Oh, that's just a quirk. You'll get over it.
You'll get over it. You'll get over me throwing you off the top. As she starts walking away, talk about throwing you off the top of the boat.
I lean over to Howler. That's why I got that bioplating on on the set, so he can catch me anywhere I fall.
But really, you need to spend more time talking to Joe about human things. Make him like us a little bit more.
I'm trying. Like I said, it's what amounts to maybe almost an infinite number of years stuck in a loop uh, of hating humans. It's gonna take more than a little bit of talking.
Hopefully, you can find him something to latch on to, like Set does music.
Could be a good idea. Although if I get him into music as well, we're gonna be dealing with both of them trying to play different types of music at the same time, and then maybe I'll get him into art. That might be easier.
Jove
Might
just
be.
says, still circling you. Music is an irrelevant human concept.
Well, now you haven't heard some of the best. Now, as I turn and walk with him.
He just keeps arguing back with you in what is essentially like anti-music nerd, basically saying, music is just noise. Most people don't even understand that music is as much about that what you don't hear as what you do hear. But
Oh,
music
I hate
also
that phrase.
sucks. It's
Whenever
like
somebody
that
talks about
one
jazz and they say that phrase, I really hate it.
that one musical performance where it is just one note and then it's quiet for like 2.5 hours. And the first time someone did that, I think it was in Vienna, it started a riot.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
It should.
Well, he was
Because
making a
people
point.
paid for that.
He's making a point that it's as much the space between the notes in music as anything else.
Yeah, there's a better way to go about doing that. I think
Definitely.
not having too much people pay to show up for like a little orchestra, and then you get there and everyone's sitting down, and finally settle down. The
Doo.
musician gets out there, do, and then it's just nothing. I don't know why I'm
I'm
switching
shocked
that.
it took them 2.5 hours.
Right, I'm like 5 minutes in, and I'm like, that's weird.
5 minutes, Daniel. That's rather patient of you.
I know. It depends if I'm hungry. If I just woke up, though, that point it's gonna probably be a lot shorter. Like, where the fuck is this?
What? What the fuck? This
I'm too
book,
fucking hungry for this.
this paragraph is more than 3 sentences long.
That's not me. I like
Does
me.
anyone have anything they wish to do? I know today was a much shorter string, but I kind of thought you guys would clown on this combat pretty quick.
But maybe not that
That's
much.
why I made everything hit like a dump truck. The stabby spies didn't even get close. Well, they did, and then one blew up.
Yeah.
They kind of were going to do stupid amounts of damage, but they had to be up next to you to do it. And it was one of those, they do more damage if they hit you consecutively.
Well, my next goal was to start shooting Kong and Gawain and just giving him like 6 overshield every turn.
It actually would have helped, except for we do extra damage every. What is it? Let me look at that because it was based off of the Scourer, but I made it a melee weapon. When the Scourer hits with the Thermal Lance, target takes 7 burn if they were also successfully hit with the Thermal Lance in the previous round.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. But they also... Oh, but that doesn't really help. So they generate heat to themselves every time they use the Thermal Lance. 4 to themselves every time.
Yee.
And at this tier, their heat cap is 8. But they have something called Cooling Module, where at the start of their turn, they clear all heat if they haven't moved, including involuntary movement. So you actually have a way to stop Scourers.
I mean, to be fair, if they're generating heat for themselves, and then I just hit them with a couple tech attacks, they would overheat and die.
Or you could just make them move and then they don't lose their heat at the start of their turn.
That too.
But all that being said, we're down a few players today. And today's a shorter day, and I feel like absolute dog shit. So I think we're gonna wrap up early here tonight. I think we will start with the man of the hour, the walking apocalypse. Bring it home, Computer King.
Yep, I'm the Computer King, the super villain of streaming, and yeah, that was fun. I got to do very, very big damage to multiple things, and sunk a boat with one shot. I sank their battleship. You can also catch me maybe tomorrow if we have a game, playing Lands of Arborea as Douge, the great big menacing orc who, well, hopefully will live throughout the rest of this battle against the dragon. If not, it's okay, as long
I
as...
tried.
Yeah, you tried, but now I'm right up against it, so we'll see how it goes. And eventually, I'll be running secure, contain roleplay, where I have some SCPs waiting for people to discover them. And that's all I got. Back to you, GM.
And now it is the man, the myth, the legend, the Tech Attack Tyrant.
It's slightly different now, but it's your boy Sassy McNasty 69. I am piloting a mech that has a base 2 HP that cannot be increased by grit or anything else except one thing, and so I have a base of 4 using the special personalizations. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna get away from those guys that are coming at us with daggers. I don't want to be the next Judas, or not Judas, Caesar. They're the Judas.
You don't want to take 8 energy damage.
Let's see. I have 9 overshield. So that would be almost my entire overshield. So the next attack would kill me.
You mean taking 8 damage plus 7 burn would be bad?
Yeah, exactly. I would be ruined.
But what else can we find you in?
You can catch me tomorrow on Lands of Iboria. As Duramog, the Orc Witch Alchemist. And then wrapping around to Wednesdays as Gideon Sunborn, the strength-based ranger with a heart of gold. And yeah, that's everything I'm in.
That brings back to me. My whole friendolas, my name is Ron, otherwise known as Haircut. Me here today, briefly running the return to Yakshas. We should be back on a more normal schedule. Life and the universe have gotten in the way for a lot of us here, but things should be settling down for a little bit. You can also catch me here also in Lands of Ioboria, where I play Faro, also known as 4O, the android sniper, who not even their special contact lenses can hit the dragon. We might be in trouble. We might just need to, bravely run away. and come back when
Right.
we're at a higher level.
Mr. Robin.
You can also catch me here on Wednesdays, where I am also in Over the Horizon, where I play Snell, who has the all-purpose tool. Friends, if you are running a game in Dungeons & Dragons 5e and you have an artificer, give them the all-purpose tool. It is literally there for artificers to not be garbage. And I think that's all of it here from us. So before we go, this stream has been brought to you by Boards, Booze, and Bitches. It's food worth dying over. And the rare Thrumbo has blessed your stream.
Thrumbo.
The Thrumbo has wandered on and blessed this stream. Try to fight it and get its horn, or just let it be and let the blessings spread. I think we're going to get out of here on an RIP boat, and that'll be it for us.
R.I.P.
RIP
boat.
boat!